Thank you, Anonymous. You are definitely a ghost, I can tell you that. You are definitely a ghost, sir. Thank you. 100 bitties. Anonymous, I am going to send a search party out and we are going to find out who you are. Would you like that? I've got James Bond on my payroll. He will find you. Thank you very much for those bits, Anonymous. Really do appreciate that, matey. These little formalities out of the way, just to sort things out before I go live. You ready? Hitting all the wrong buttons is 50 this evening. Right, I can set that now on the right screen. Let's get that out of the way for the floor. Good afternoon to you all, and hope you have had a wonderful day. I noticed one thing. Have you not noticed that the weather reports that have been coming through over the last few weeks, another 100 bits coming into the stream? You ready? We'll play that for you. Again, you ready? You ready? Mr. Anonymous Shearer doing his normal duty on the stream, tucking those bits in. Oh, we have a potato picker coming in with a 2-month subscription. Thank you very, very much for that, sir. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, in the right window would help, 50. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, sir. Much appreciated, potato picker. I hope to see you on the next flight as well, to be fair. Camera's going off just for a second because I just want to finish this off. I want to see you on the next flight. I'm going to try and do a commercial flight. And also, guys, you have to excuse my voice. I've been out in the garden trying to make it look, well, trying to desecrate the garden, to be honest. I can't make it look any better. How are you? Will be just personal issues. Yeah, not a problem, mate. I don't want to put you under any pressure, but you know, it's always nice to have you guys. You are now part of my regular Friday flying squad. So, you know, we have missed you, your landings and everything else. And what I want to say is next week, 50 is going to do a driving week. One thing I haven't done for a while, I've done my convoys, but I haven't done a proper driving week. So I'm going to try my best that next week, depending on work schedules and everything else, you know how it is. I'm going to try my best to do a pure driving week. Another 100 BTs coming in from Anonymous Cheerer. Because the two games at the moment is I've managed to play around with Euro Truck and I've managed to get Pro Mods working. Okay, so I'm going to do that Pro Mods. It looks absolutely, it really does look nice. I have to say it looks really, really nice. I like what they've done, especially around London and places like that with the updates that they've done. Also, Bus Simulator 18 has had an update. It's got a DLC that I'm going to purchase. I'm going to try and stream that as well. And I've got a few other driving games that I want to try and get into or just stream because I've never really streamed them over the period I've had them on my Steam account. So I think a nice driving week would be probably a bonus for me, which would get me off some of the survival stuff that I keep doing. Although this evening we are going to do Dawn of Man because I need to get to 100 settlers. There is no flight night this week. Yes, there is a flight night this week, even if I have to do it on my own. There will be a flight night. I know that Empire is away for a few days. He's already told me of that. But I will do a flight, whether I do it on my own or I do it with the followers. Flight night will always go ahead, no matter how many people turn up. That's always a God-given, that is. I've purchased, or should I say, I was gifted P3D and it looks nice. I like using it. The one thing about it is, though, I am a bit disappointed, is that you have to purchase the new Airbus package for it to run on it. So I won't be able to do a FMC flight, which is what I really wanted to do this week. So I'm going to look at that tomorrow because I don't know if I'll stream on Thursday, and I'll try and set a flight plan up whether I do it on my own or not. And I think it will be a commercial flight because I did mention that we were going to do Learjets, but we'll see what happens because I know that Empire might be away, but the problem with Empire is he's so on the stream that what he will do is he will set a flight plan up and send it to me anyway. He's just like that. So there's not many planes on the base. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a lot of planes. There is. Everybody gets mixed up with P3D. There's a lot of games base planes, but there's not a lot of commercial planes. And it's the same with FSX. You get your basic 737s. I've managed to import most of the planes that I fly over to P3D anyway, because it's a very similar format and they all work great. We also unveiled last week. We unveiled the new YAH-READY plane, which was a white and gold livery, which looked absolutely amazing, and we've got them with our names on now. So that was quite fun. That was, although 50 has to say he did a bad thing on the launch of his plane. He crashed, which is not good. And I'm still reeling over that. So we'll have no more said about that, and we will try our best to get settlers in Dawn of Man. So saith the squad members. So that was an interesting evening when 50 crashed. I was coming in absolutely perfect, but that's it. No more 50, no more. So I love to play this game. I was going to stream earlier on today, but I had to go up to Sheffield, which was very, very short notice. My son is a... Oh, we'll not get into that. Children, eh? The bank of mum and dad and the taxi of dad. That's what it was. Conversation just went like this. I need to get to Sheffield. And I thought, okay, so what's that got to do with me? Well, you've got a car, I haven't. And I went, okay. So I had to take him to Sheffield. It wasn't that far, but it did kind of mess things up for me a little bit. So I love my son so much, can't you tell? Okay, so we managed. We're at 86 settlers. We did manage to get to, I think we got as far as, I think it was 90 something. Let me just check that. Let me go to save. Yeah, we got as far as 95, look. We got as far as, I'm going to put the camera on. We got as far as 95, and then all of a sudden, this started dying on me. So I kind of love to play this, because at the moment, if you look at the size of this settlement, it is enormous. We are doing absolutely brilliant. So let's just make sure that we've got the right crop, and it needed to be barley, that's right. I think what happened earlier on, we put the wrong, well, I always blame chat for all my mistakes. I put the wrong crop and I wasn't getting enough straw. So we need this lot to grow through. We're in spring at the moment, so we can get some straw, because I think we managed to upgrade. We did manage to upgrade one of the huts. I'm sure we did. We were looking to upgrade one of these huts. Oh, wonderful. So settlers just come in, which is nice. We got all these commodities here that we need to pick up, and then we'll start to pick those up and get those put into the storage, which is nice. We were looking over at this field over here, because what I wanted to do was completely fill this area, but they need to get rid of these rocks, which is taking a considerable amount of time. The workload is high. We managed to keep things quite low. My animals have gone up to 27, although we can hold 60. So we're not actually doing that bad. It's just that the game is one of those where there's no right or wrong way to play it, as long as you can keep your stocks high. And the one thing that we are missing is straw. And at this time of year, the problem we do have is the workload will be high, because what they are doing is they are trying so hard to get all the crops in. So we'll see how we go with that. We'll see how we do with that one at the moment. I think I'm having a bit of problems with my headset. I can't hear myself very clear. So let's have a look. We've got no straw, so we cannot repair these. And we won't get straw until, I think it's autumn. We won't get straw until autumn. So let's have a look what we're going to do this evening, guys. Right, let's have a look here. So we've got lentils, which they will harvest very soon. I've got no priority on these fields now, because I was trying to take those away. So I'm just going to work out why this workload is so high. Let's have a look. Tasks. Yeah, we are. It's quite high, and the reason, yeah, look at this. We've got all this to be done. Now when that hits in the right season, the workload will go through the roof. Now when the workload's high, you understand that the people start to get depressed, they start to get tired, and they don't work as well. So we've only got a few fish in, got 3 collecting water. We've got quite a lot out hunting at the moment because we wanted plenty of leather, because we have got. So let's have a look what we can do here. Yeah, we've got plenty of food. Yeah, the food, I'm not concerned about any of the food. We unlocked beer, which I've got to look into how we're going to make that work in our favour. See, it would be nice if it worked on the amount of money that you had, whether you could purchase more stocks, because I would purchase a lot of straw. And at the moment, we don't have a great deal of straw. And I need the straw. We need to get these huts repaired before winter. I'm trying to look and work out where we originally we tried to upgrade one of these. I think it was this one here. I think it was that one. No, because that says it can be upgraded to a roundhouse. Yeah, that's right. So it wasn't that one. This one needs repairing anyway, but we don't have no straw. That one needs repairing. That's under repair, but we don't have the straw to repair that one. So we've got to... I've tried to make it so that the majority of these fields are carrying barley as well. Yeah, I've done that right. So all these are carrying barley. We need to get these picked up as well. All this stuff. The logs need picking up. Although logs we've done quite well at 73. Which means we can build... Oh, this was what we did. This is the little thing that we did. This thing here, which is the brewery. So we managed to get the brewery going. So he's producing beer for everybody, which will get morale up as well. So after a hard day's work, guess what? Like everybody else, they can have a pint, which is going to be great. Now, I've not seen anybody drunk in charge of a sickle, but there's a first time for everything. Just have a look at our... I think it's that one. No. See the difference with this? Which one was it? Resources... That's the one I'm looking at. Yep. I've got... Believe it or not, this is how crazy I am. This is wine in a beer glass. 50 is so great. I couldn't be bothered. I had a beer with me dinner. And I couldn't be bothered to change the glass. In other words, you know, you're going to get another wine glass out. You're going to have to dirty that. So I just poured the wine straight into the beer glass. Oh, I'm such a lazy person, aren't I? So we've acquired 1 knowledge point because we've now reached 10 pints of beer. I tell you something, they're drinking that quite quick. Wow. They are really putting that away, as they say. What's in this field here? We've got rye. Okay, so we've got rye there, and we will still get straw from rye. Now, the weather is changing. We're up to 88 people. I think we're going to do okay, but I just need to monitor the amount of food that we've got anyway. So we've got, okay, so fishing, okay there. Got resources in that one. And I think eventually, it looks like we're going to have to move over to this side. We're going to have to move over here. So, right, there's no trees to be chopped down there. So that's going to free up 3 people when I get rid of that. We've got them collecting sticks, but there's no sticks to be collected there. So we'll move that one and we'll put that here. So we had 1 person. We'll put an extra person on there. But we're still 2 people, or should I say 2 settlers, but I only drink Fosters now. Oh, I can't. Look, I can't do Fosters, and the reason I can't do Fosters is because it's quite bland. Fosters for a lager, I find Fosters very bland. I tend to go for what's it called? Desperados. Bit of tequila in it, or I would have probably red stripe or strongbow, something that's got a bit of kick to it. I don't kind of do bland lagers, you know, like Foster's, Beck's. They're quite bland, they are. I used to be into what was it called, the American one, Budweiser. I used to love Budweiser back in the day when I was younger, because it was made from rice. And I think it was just the big thing that it was made from rice, why people were like, oh, Budweiser's got rice in it. Oh, that's nice. Let's try that. And I kind of got a taste for it. But after a while, or should I say as I get older, you want something that's got a little bit more of a kick to it, I think. And that's what oh, here we go. What's that? Oh, okay. So this is the roundhouse. So they've actually taken that one down. Try and build that, but they won't be able to complete it because we've got no straw. So that's where the workload's getting quite high. We have no straw. I mean, I don't know if that brewery all the way over there is a bit too far, but I'm going to do another brewery anyway. And I think, what was it to do a brewery? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these knowledge points and see where we are. So even with unlocking brewing, we're able to do a brewery, we're able to do baking. I need to look at what the baking side of it is, because I thought that we were already making bread, so why would we need to unlock? You see, I am getting a little bit concerned now because we're unable to repair these. We are unable to repair them, and I'm trying to think, if it gets to the stage where we are, we're going to struggle around repairing half of these huts. Hanatuk, how are you? Hanatok. Try and pronounce your name correct, sir. Hope you are well. And that's what I want to do. I want to try and get this expanded. So we're going to get fields in here. Oh, that's nice. That's good then. And I'm kind of looking forward to next week now. If I'm going to do... Oh, come on, guys. We need straw. These games, for me, are the things that I absolutely love. If I'm playing a game, I love a game that will challenge me in something like this, in the sense that, you know, you need something. We know that we need straw. And straw is a valuable commodity in this game. Yet, if you don't keep control of it, it's something that can lose you the game. Because we've managed to get, we're up to 89 settlers. And I'm trying to, I don't want to prioritize things because it makes the workload go up. We're then looking and saying, how have I got that roped up in the game that I've forgotten about the one commodity that we need in order to keep this place tidy? And that's what really does me. So it just goes to show that, you know, it keeps your brain ticking. Have you done this? Have you done that? Is this right? Is that right? Have they got enough of this? Are the hunters out getting the leather? Which we kind of focused on the leather, and look what we've got to, 43. So I think every so often, if we're focusing on a certain thing, we are going to get there. Megalith. We focused on that, we managed to get 3. Stones, we were struggling, we got that. Flint was a massive issue for us. We've managed to get flint up to the 80s. So we're not doing too bad when we focus on something. So I just need to keep a good focus on straw. I really do love this game, and games like this, it's my first love. And yeah, I mean, I was even considering, I've got banished, and I was even considering, I'm going to take those away because they're not going to get rid of them rocks just yet, and I've got 2 people on them. So at the moment I want to free up as many people as I can, so that when the straw becomes available for harvest, everybody's on it and I can prioritize it without making the workload go up. Yet it keeps telling me the workload's too high. The workload of your settlers is the ratio between the amount of tasks your people are trying to do and the total amount of people. Okay, I've got 90 odd people. If you ask your people to do something at once, they will override, or they will be overworked and will trouble prioritizing the right task. Okay. It is your job to make sure the amount of workers do a responsible and what's that potential to the manpower available. You can use the task and activity panels to see what your people are up to and how many of them are available to work. What? Work area. Setting work areas allows you to automate many of the collections and mining tasks to your settlements. I think it's to do with these then, personally. I think it's since I've got one over here, which are the mines. I think it's these mines that are now killing me. Although, this mine seems very, very profitable. Because them boxes have always been full, which is good. When we go over to the next one, which is over here, this one, they've never been full. But we're running out. We're running low there. We've only got 17 left. Oh, the trader's arrived. Let's have a look what the trader's got for us. Please, Mr. Trader, can we have some straw? Please? You see, again, I need straw. He doesn't bring straw. I'll take the wood. I think, well, yes, it's strenuous for them because that's when the workload goes through the roof. I'll do the copper ore. I don't need fishing rods. I've got plenty of fishing rods. Look at all that leather. I would love to be able to get all that leather. But I'm going to have to let it go because we've got 70 odd leather. I'll take the pulse. I would love to take that one pig. I'm going to try and take that pig. Let's see if we can get the pig. Oh, I've got 20 of those. Let's do 2. Which one did I have that was kicking out a ratio of? I've only got, I can play around with 3 bows. That's taken me to 50. I have to get to 96. 22, so we'll do 2 of those. That's 70. Have I got anything else that is? Charcoal's not a lot, it's only 7. You see, after that, everything else is very... Oh, hang on. Well, they're only 1. Got 30 of those which I'll need. You see, they're only 1. I'm not going to give no clothing away. I could do 1 bronze sword, but I don't want to. That's 10. Let's go to 15. So we're up 90. Here we go. Where's my stone? We always finish off with stone. I've managed to get a pig. We managed to get a pig out of that. I'm still not getting no straw. Come on, guys. We're coming to the end of spring anyway, so they'll start to plant soon. And I try not to speed the game up, only through... So you're looking for wood. I've got plenty of wood if you want it, young man. So they've got stone, dry skin. So they've got what they need. The prestige on that is 2 anyway. See, we've got bread here. It's not always common when I get stressed out. You'd have heard me the other day when I was playing Green Hell. I was getting completely stressed, sir. Completely stressed. Right, so I think the reason we're getting all these fish now is due to the fact that we've actually unlocked the fish trap, which is good. So that's on a continuous. We're not making composite bows, but we're still making a normal bow. I still can't see straw coming through at the moment. Although, once this crop, to be fair, if you look at what we've done, once this crop, I've just looked at that and watching people dying as well. Once this crop has been planted and we harvest it, we're going to have an abundance of straw. we're going to have a lot of straw, which is going to be good, I think. So that's going to be nice. I'm kind of looking forward to that. And then hopefully, look at this. I think it only takes one piece of straw to complete the roof anyway, so it's not going to be a lot. Not going to be a lot on our resources. And I like the fact now that we've got the donkeys and the carts, which are taking over from the sledges, which is where we keep getting the message saying that the sledges are not needed. Because look at this. Now they look like they're working probably for a reason here. We've not had those collected yet. See, this is where the workload goes up. Because they will only go to pick the fruit when they have completed their normal tasks. The kids are doing their bit. Look at this. The little boys are doing well. So the little boys are picking up all these sticks, which is great. So that's going to help us a great deal. There she goes, look. Look at that. She's picking up the straws. Or should I say the sticks? Look at that. Watch this as well. How old is she? This is what I like. Let's see how old she is. She's 10 years old and she's out working. How many of you have got a 10-year-old and she's going to work? None of us. So these are ready for being harvested, look. But we don't get straw from the peas. Right, here we go, look. Right, the rye will be ready for harvesting soon. Oh, this is good because this is growing nice. I started working on the farm at 10, I bet. I bet you did. Right, so oh, that's good. These have been planted now. That's nice. That's nice. It's starting to grow, this stuff. Yeah, that's starting to grow. And to be honest, it grows through summer and they harvest it through winter. So that's good. I wanted to build another. I did want to build another Stonehenge to get morale up. But I think looking at that one and what it brings in, see, it gives you, it's a plus 60 prestige. So to do another one would only make our prestige rise by 60. But I did find that if we are able to build, or should I say upgrade everything to a roundhouse, the prestige of the village will go up by a massive amount. Word will get out how nice it is to be here. People will start to move in, which is what I want at the moment. And to keep a check on... Oh, there's no mud here. There's no mud there either. So we need to... Where is the mud? Mud's at 80. So we can leave that for a little bit. Excuse me, I seem to have a frog in my throat. Right, let's have a look here. Oh, we've got plenty of mud here. But no fish. So I can move this one from here. We'll edit that one and put him over here. Here we go. So we'll get mud and I think we'll get fish from here. Wonder what he's up to. Oh, he's actually getting wool from the sheep. Oh, so he's actually killed that sheep at the moment. So that'll give us one raw leather. One raw leather. One bone. Still don't see no straw. Okay. Right, so the crop is growing slowly. This one's not doing a great deal at the moment. You know what? I don't really want to speed the game up through summer because it's the only time when people will move in. That's fine. Everybody's got more or less what they need. There's no hut that is completely empty and doesn't have any tools. So they're okay. They all seem to be okay. There's no task. Right, I'll get 2 from that. I think I did slow that down for a reason. Just looking at the leather that we're producing. I think I did stop that because we went over 30 odd leather. And I know there's 2 on here. Yeah, I think I slowed those down. Yeah, that's what I did. You see, they were full before, the haystacks. They were absolutely heaving, they were. And I think we're going to need more. We've got 3. And I think in the game it doesn't tell you how many, or should I say, how much these hold. It would be nice if it told you how much they held. And I know we've only got, I assume we've only got 3. Yeah, we've only got the 3, and then the rest would be in storage. We've got leather in storage. We've got quite a bit of stuff in storage, to be honest. Yeah, we've got quite a bit in storage. And that's where all the fish, the milk, the bread. And I think this one here is baking. That's the pit furnace. So he's turning the copper ore into ingots. So he's working fine. I don't think I need another one. I think what we got here, there we go. So there's no task. I won't put a task on this until we've collected all that barley and we've got some wheat coming through. I think we're missing 2 here, but I don't know what they are. We're missing 2 from the top on the food ratio. We're doing okay on everything else. The dry skin, we've got loads of dry skin. We've got a lot of tanning. We've got mud. Everything else seems to be okay. Although we could do a lot more. We could do with having a lot more wool. Although we've got linen. We've got enough linen clothing to clothe everybody. We're too short on wool outfits. So the wool outfits come from, I think it's not that. It's knowing where everything is now. Oh, they come from this gentleman here. And we've got, yeah, so we can make those eventually because we've got wool. We've got 8 lots of wool there. Wool cloth we've got. And we've got wool to make the wool cloth. So we're doing okay. We've got linen. So we're fine. We are absolutely fine on all that stuff. That's right, yeah. It can hold 10 items. So even if you go into here, that's when you're full up. 10 lots of leather. We can hold 2 more wool outfits, and we can hold another 5 linen cloth. So we've got plenty of storage at the moment. But I don't know because I didn't look on it. Did it have 4 slots? Yeah, there you go then. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So it would hold 40, yeah. More or less. More or less. More or less. Or if, I tell you what will happen. We'll have a look, Hanatech. We'll have a look. And then if it says 5, it then might only hold 20. Do you get what I mean now? Because some of them only hold 5. Depending on what the product is. So we'll have a look at that. As soon as we get to the end of summer, we'll have a look. I just have a funny feeling that they're walking through the mountain. No, they're going the long way. Okay. Did they go in the long way around the mountain? A lovely looking game though, I have to say. An absolutely lovely looking game. We'll go back. The one thing I haven't really looked at so much is over here. Oh, they've got one. They've got a totem. So I'm just thinking about why this one's not showing anything. I think it's how the crop's growing. Because I'm sure when we came here early, it was only probably about halfway down. Because I think we've done well. We've unlocked so much in the game. And I love the fact that I'm seeing these carts all over the place, which is really nice. These we can recycle, which puts it back into our resources. I so want to speed the game up. I really want to speed the game up, but I'm trying so hard not to. Some of your people have no light clothing. How? Oh, because there's only two. There's only two people that don't have light clothing, and I'm getting one. Just think about everything they can still add to the game and the next time. Because it's still in early access, isn't it, to be honest, as well? It's still in early access, this game is. I don't know what else they'll bring to it. I think what I would like, to be honest, what I would like is for this game to go through all the different decades. I think that would be amazing. I've played Anno, 1440, 1800, Banished and all the others, and I would love to see a game start from scratch like this one and go through all the different stages. How long do you think it would take you to play a game like that? If you said to yourself, I'm never going to speed it up. I'm going to play the game on normal setting, normal play, never speed it up, and go right through all the decades. It would take you a lifetime. It would take you an absolute lifetime. So we've got no real fish here now. It would, honest to God, it really would be nice. As crazy as it sounds to have this conversation. Could you imagine playing a game like that? Go through all the stages. How many people do I have? I've got 3 people here. I need to find a spot. And I bet I've got 3 people here as well. So this is where the workload's getting too much for them. We've got plenty of fish there, plenty of fish here. So I think, yeah, I think what I need to do is move them down. So I'll move this one down here. We'll take that one and we'll drop that there. That's 2. Yeah, we'll drop that there. They'll just move down. Oh, there we go. I've not seen one of them using this fish trap. Look at this. That's what, look at this. That's what it does. I kept saying I wanted to see somebody use the fish trap. And we've actually got somebody. Look at that. Oh, she's done brilliant, she is. Oh, she's old. Oh my God. Wolf attack. Where? Oh, she's old. Will she make it back? Well, let's hope she does. Okay, so we're coming towards the end of summer. And I've still not seen this crop do what I want it to do. Oh, come on, crops! I'm gonna speed the game up. I have to. I've just got no patience at the moment. Oh, there it is. It is growing slowly. Right, so I've just seen something I need to address. Work area exhausted. Oh, okay. So we've got flint. Not a problem, matey. Oh, look at all this. We've got flint here. We've got flint there and there. So what area is exhausted? Let me have a look. See, the one thing about the game as well is I keep saying this as well. You cannot find your markers. You cannot find the markers unless you go into your... there must be a way of finding these markers easier. Do that to get some stick. This is just so I can find a marker. Let's take that area down. And then when you hit it, it's only when you hit a marker you can go through where the rest are. But that can't be. Got two people doing that, so that's not that area it's referring to. There's flint here anyway. You've got flint there, which they'll collect. How many people are on that one? 4. Oh, okay. I think I know what it's saying to me. Yeah, that's too large an area for it, so we'll edit that one. We'll bring him just here so he can collect these. And I'm only going to put 2 people on that one. Oh God, where'd I get 5 from? 2, there we go. Now, I'm concerned about these 3. I think they are wolves. So I just have to be careful that they do not go too near the base and attack. That's all I have to look out for at the moment. The dogs do take care of the wolves. We've got bears over here as well. Right, what have we got here? It doesn't look like there's any sticks there. Right, so we can take that away for the time being. Just having a look where I've got markers set. We've also got... Oh, they're getting quite a bit of flint from here. Oh, this is nice. They're doing really well here. This is a good little... that's a good little mine. And we've got flint here as well. So if they're getting flint from out of here, there's not really much reason for them to be collecting it from down here anyway. So that's the reason for that. Do I have anything else? Oh, here we go. Look, we can create a hunting area here. Look at this lot. Look at that. And I think what I'm looking at is... No, they're not young enough. They're not young enough to be captured. Yeah, they're not young enough to be captured. I don't want to kill them outright just to start with. I think looking where my camp is, we're only over here. Here we go. Yeah, see the crop's taking a while to come through, that is. Okay, so I need to start speeding it up because we're coming to the end. We're coming to the end of summer now. Oh, that's what the problem is, look. So, disease is affecting the crop, Emma, which is here, I think. Emma's over here. Emma, where are you? Bear attack, where? He's going to get killed. I know he is. Yeah, he's going to get killed. I can tell. Look at his health. The next attack, he's dead. Stay back. See, he's dead. Oh God, this is how we've been losing people. They're not using their brains when it comes to... Oh, okay, so we're going to start to harvest this lot now. That's ready. That's ready. I think... And there's even... What's that? Imcorn. Right, so we're going to get the straw coming in. We're not going to get a great deal. Is that the diseased crop? No, that's the Emma. So that's diseased. That's no good. That is no good. So to be fair, we need to get rid of that. Because that's no good. That's the disease crop. You can tell by the colour. And we then need to plant some more. It's only letting me put 2 in there. That's great. Just what I want. Let me do it one at a time. Drop that there anyway. I've lost 3 people now. 50 has lost 3 people. It won't let me put any more. Oh, the game will not let me put no more there. I still don't see... Oh, here we go. So we've got 3 bits of straw here now. So the straw's coming in very slowly. I'm going to get the kids to pick this lot up. Right, what are you doing? You, before you go in the house, can do... Oh, come on. You can do that one. No, you see, the kids can't pick that up because it's too heavy. Unless he's got a task to do already. What are you doing, love? No, you can't do it either. See, the workload's too high. They're all busy doing stuff and I can't seem to interfere with what they're doing at the moment. Oh God, this is bad. No! The blokes do it. Yeah, he can do it. So it's only the adults that seem to be able to do this. Right, what are you up to? But it's only the adults that can pick this stuff up here. Right, so we've got that crop done. And we're up to 4 lots of raw. I don't want to prioritise these. I just want them to pick it up as they're going along. We know that the wool that's linen and the wool clothing. So we're in the last one. Mr. Ketsui, how are you, sir? Are you good? Oh, by the way, I did get your message and I did see the tattoo. A very unique tattoo, by the way. I've got 5. So before we get to winter, that needs to be repaired. That needs to be repaired. Well, you know when you sent it to me, I actually went, you're not telling me that Kets has gone and got a tattoo of something like that on his arm. Because nothing would surprise me until I read the message. I don't think she was impressed. I think you've got a problem, sir. I think you have got a problem. So I think you've got a very serious problem. So they're using it already. I don't think we're going to get what we expect from these fields, you know. I was expecting all these fields to be full. It's barley. Is was that barley? No, that's rye. I don't want to cross-contaminate them, so it's rye that we need. I'm just trying to see if it will let me. See, I can't understand why it won't let me just put 2 lots in there. I don't get why it's doing that. You can't level the fields off. You can't level any of the fields off yourself anyway. Well, that's been known for a while. and I kind of think when I'm trying to do this, all I want to do is streamline the fields, and I can't. So we're up to 88. I think I best save, don't you guys? Think I better save? Should I do save over the 90? Because whatever happens, really that's where we are. We'll do it on that one. No, I'm not going to. Do you know why? I'm going to do it right. We need to do it over the 90, don't we? We've got to do it over the 90. And the reason is because that's where we are. We're at 88. Got to play the game correct. We can't do it any different. So we're up to 6 lots of straw. And it's not, there's nothing on any of the hay bales. On the, no, there's nothing on there. So there will be in. I'm just trying to see where they're putting the straw at the moment. Whether they're using it straight away or is it being stored? No. Looks like they're using it straight away by the looks of things. So 2 more humans have joined. Oh, look at this. I've just saved the bloody game and now we're on 90. Don't you love it? So 2 people have moved in and I want the straw. Oh, that's what they've done. So you can see what they've done here, look. They've taken 1 bit of straw straight away to make this new roundhouse. Have a look what the trader's got to offer. No straw. $50 is absolutely baffled. What's that? Oh my god, a stone carving and it's going to cost 300 credits. Where has Empire been lately? He's taken a few days away. I'll explain to you. I'll DM it to you. He's just taken a few days away, Kets. I'll just send you a message and tell you what he's done. It's nothing bad. I just... There you go. That's what he's doing. He spoke to me the other day and just said that he'd be taking a bit of time off. Fish. We'll take the fish. We'll do the fish. Let's do it. They're not saying no to food. I'm like that. It's 200 for a horse. Oh no, he's okay. He's fine. Yeah, he's okay. He's absolutely fine. So we've produced another one of those. Best do that one and 4 stone. Be the best bet. That'll be my best bet. At least then. Look at the flint we've got. Amazing. Amazing. We've managed to get that little bit. It's straw that I'm struggling for at the moment. So we've got this crop, which is going to bring straw in. I don't want to prioritize anything now because I think. So we've got the workload a little bit under control, just a little bit. Just a little bit under control now. So that means they'll work a little bit more efficient, which is good. I was just saying, Kets, that next week I'm going to do a complete driving week. I've managed to sort out pro mods, or watch this space. By next week, one of them will have had an update. So we're only 0.2. I'm going to do pro mods. I'm going to buy the DLC for Bus Simulator 18. That's just had a new DLC out. And I'm going to have a look. I'm probably only going to do either American Truck, Euro Truck. I may have a look at Fernbus. The only difference with Fernbus is it's very, very taxing, and if they haven't done anything with it, I might not do it. I'm not going to do Wreckfest. I'll not do that unless we can sort out that server. I won't do Wreckfest, but I'll have a look at it. Because I remember when we did it that time when we couldn't get onto the server, could we? We couldn't get the multiplayer side done properly. But if we can look at it and sort it, I'll do that. See, this had no crop on it at all. Yet it's telling me it's got barley planted. Now, I know that the fields, when you do a field, see, this is what's doing me here, look. That's barley, and what should be at the side of this is straw. Because we've got grain, so we're doing okay for grain. That's telling me that there's barley and there's straw in that lot. So what are they doing with the straw? And all the straw's gone. Oh, one's come back. So I think they've repaired those houses. That's what I think. Oh, I've clicked on the wrong screen. My God! Sorry about that, guys. When you have to move, you have to press down on the middle mouse, hold the direction, and I sometimes don't realise where the mouse is at times. I might do it in Windows mode rather than borderless. Oh, there you go, look. So they've got what they need to start doing this place. We'll watch this because I want to see what this looks like. Where has it put me? What is that about? Wow, how did it put me over here? Let's hope the game's not playing around on me. Highlight. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, it's actually got a better doorway. Oh, it's got a peak. You know something? This I've noticed this because I'm that type of person. She needs to wear a bra, look. That's a little bit revealing, isn't it? Or is that just me? I think that's just me. But that's a little bit revealing, that is, isn't it? She needs to get some clothes. How would I have spotted something like that, a man of my age? Oh my God. I don't know. The women of year one. Oh my God, what were they like? That's looking quite good, to be honest. Oh, because it's all stone. Nothing wrong with a little side boob. Edge, you behave yourself. I was just making a point of something that I spotted. So first structure roundhouse, 1 knowledge point. Menace clan, how are you? So 1 structure done. That looks nice. Now, without straw, there's no way I'm going to be able to do the rest. So we need to have a good crop of straw. We've got to. We have to have an awesome crop next time. We've still got this lot that's being harvested, lot. They're in here working away. So we're going to get straw from there. We've got, we've only got, I can see somebody in there. We've got 1 person working on that. Oh, here they come, lot. I'm all right, just a bit meh though, but I'll be okay. That's life, that is. I was a bit meh this morning, to be honest. I really was. For some reason, guys, I go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm always fine. I just never stop talking. I go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, right? I sleep right through. I don't get up for my old man wee in the night. I don't do that. I sleep right the way through till 6:30, which is my normal body clock because I get up for work in the mornings. And I get up. I had a cup of tea. I sat downstairs, opened the curtains. I let the dogs out. I turn my PC on. I make some toast. And then by about 10:30, by about 10:30, I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. What's that about? Can somebody answer that question, please? Because that absolutely threw me. I was literally sat there going, oh, I need to sleep. What is that about? Is that age? Is that 50? Or, because I don't know. I really don't understand that. I slept perfect. But I think a lot of people say if you don't get 8 hours, then you're going to need to sleep through the day. But that's not always the truth. A little less talk and a little more game. Ooh! Hey guys, guess what? Pup's in the room. Now when Pup's in the room, we all have to try and behave ourselves, guys. How are you, sir? Oh dear. So that was just something. Well, I kept thinking, I felt fine. The man, the myth, the pup. To be fair, I can't say anything because I'm always tired because of my depression and anxiety. Good living and dreams and so I don't save babies in my sleep. Menace. Anxiety is something that will stop you doing a lot of things, because to an extent a lot of us have a little bit of anxiety, and anxiety is where you fear and worry about things before you do them. A lot of people are like that. A lot of people. Jimmy. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Now, you probably did this yesterday because I was watching the stream back and I kept thinking, he's changed his name slightly. Because it used to be Jimmy is crazy. Now it's Jimmy was crazy. Listen, listen, Jimmy, you are still crazy. You are still crazy, okay? Don't change your name again. I have anxiety that 50 might win again. Oh, that's not anxiety. That's just plain rude. I have anxiety disorder, though. I've been in hospital 3 times over the past 2 months. I don't know how bad an anxiety you've got, though, Menace, to be fair. I really don't. Oh, look, I can see straw. You know what? I don't get you guys in changing names. So we've got 2 lots of straw here. Jimmy is, I'm going to refer to as Jimmy is crazy. There's never going to be a Jimmy was crazy in my stream. Oh, look at this now, guys. We're up to 22 straw and we still have this crop, which is going to give us straw. So I was kind of, oh, look. Oh, so we are now, look at this. We are now getting these filled up. Oh, now we're cooking. Look at that. Now we are cooking with gas. So 50 is going to go to... Oh, they've repaired them. Wow. They are good. And the thing is, they've repaired them just before we get to winter, which is what I expected. I think 50 needs to save the game. I think we need to save. I'm just reading all this, guys, so I started. Which is good, Menace. Yeah. And you know I have you. What? No, I've not got, no. If there is a vineyard, do not do spoilers, because I've got beer. If you want a pint, I can give you a pint. We have, oh, come on, 50, hit the right keys. We have got beer here. There we've got beer. We've got a brewery going. So he's making beer for everybody, which is fine. That's coming along nice. Oh, I'm so impressed with that now, look. We need spirits in this game. You've got Raider Attack. Right, we've got Raider Attack, guys. Wow, look how many... Oh, my God. That's not a Raider. That's a friggin' army. Right, I need him to get there quick, because what will happen is I need them to get there quick. You see, what I tried to do is I aimed them towards them. Look at all these. Come on, go get them. Go get them. Because otherwise they get in the camp, and I don't want them in the camp. I'd rather them fight here. What are you going to do? Exchange... Ow! Yeah. So we've lost 2 people so far. Oh, that was a nice battle. You can all have a pint on 50. We only lost 2 people, so we'll raise our glasses to those 2 people that passed on. That was brilliant. Nice. Now, the only reason it got stopped, pup, was because of the word rape. Okay? So I understand what you said. I'll allow it because I understand where you're going, because theoretically that's what they do. That's what they would have done. And it's right. That's what they would have done in them days. So I will allow it because it was a very sensible question to put. Right, back to work, guys. You've had a pint. Get the job done. Now, all these... This guy, this girl here, this person got killed in the being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Was carrying straw. You can do that. You can pick that up. Take that back. Oh, that's it. You take the straw. That's more important. And then they will come and take all these now. You've got all these equipment now that they've got. It's a wonder they don't take the clothes and things like that and just chuck their bodies in the lake. Right, let's have a look what we can get from here. I think we have to go to... So we can make our own stone carvings, but we have to get 10 knowledge points on that one. I don't know what this composite artery. Sword making. Reinforced fortification. Do you know what, bud? I still want to know who you are as well, because that's even worse. Dear. Right, okay, we've hit winter. So we've hit winter now, and we've got 2 huts that have not been repaired. So I'm just trying to look at the potential death rate. No, 50. Right, okay, so the potential death rate, and I only ever looked at the elderly. So we look at the elderly, and we've got 10 females and 7 males. Now, they always say that women live longer than men. So looking at that, I would say a ratio 17. I'd say we're going to lose about 3 people. And I'm impressed with our welfare, 94%, and we're at 463 prestige. So we're nearly halfway. Yay! So we've done really well. You ought to pat yourselves on the back. The only thing is, if I start speeding it up, people die quicker. And we've not got, although it's not showing a lot of food here, we're still up to 87. No. And we've got 78 lots of meat. So I think the problem now is that when it gets to winter, we have to start bedding down on the animals, look. So they've got straw, and we've got 5 in there. As long as we've got straw in here, which is the one thing, again, I missed, that we need to make sure that we can have straw for the... Oh, so we've done okay. And we've still got 23 lots of straw. And we need to repair... Oh, they've done them quick. Oh, they're doing them quick. They've only got to repair this one. Oh, because we're up to 91. We've had people move in. We need to save the game. You see how I'm doing this? For everybody that moves in, if we save the game, then I can still turn around and say I have hit that particular number, whatever happens. And I'm still thinking, let's have a look. I don't really need to build any more homes. I think what I need to do is upgrade. You can't raise the rent. So do you know what would be, it would be nice if you were charging each one of them probably a credit or something, and you could raise their rents on here. But you can't buy, if you think about it, this is kind of, I would say this is before currency. because it's all about trading. And this is why I think when we get over to take 10 wives, yeah, there you go. I'll take 10 of your cow. Because we don't get into Iron Age until we've unlocked these 3. We've got 3 more to unlock in the Bronze Age. Then we get into Iron Age, which means we can do iron smelting and things like that. I'm kind of looking forward to the hydropower because I don't know how that's going to really work. You got well digging, water mill. They've been doing fine with water anyway, but we get water mill and things like that, which would help. And then you get complexed megalithium, which is 12 knowledge points. Stone carving required. Does that say? Oh, okay, so them two go together. Oh, we've got snow. We have got snow. The trader has arrived. Let's see if the trader hasn't got straw, because at this time of year you would need straw. What do you reckon? Do you know something? I don't know why she keeps coming back here. I've got no idea. Tanning, I'm fine. Clothing, I've got. That I've got. Pickaxes, I've got that, and I'm not buying a frigging pig. So guess what? I don't want anything. I need straw. You're doing nothing. Get rid of these. You're doing nothing. Where are we? I've got all these adults walking around, and not one of them are getting rid of all this stuff down here. Have you seen how many children are just walking around though as well? Oh, you can do that as well. So can you. Right, let's get those picked up. I want to get this stuff off the ground and put away. You don't seem to be doing anything as well. Just trying to see where everybody is. You may be weak, but you can carry one of these. What happened to him? I just want this stuff cleared away now. It's been there long enough. I don't know where you get it from. I fly every Friday. We'll be doing a flight on Friday. If yeah, I'm going to have a look at that tomorrow. I'm going to look at where I want to go tomorrow. I'm going to try. It's whatever. I think because I've got scenery for Luton, I'll probably go from Stansted to somewhere. I've got some Ibiza scenery, but I'm not sure how to install it. So if I speak to somebody tomorrow, they can help me install that. I will fly to Ibiza, which would be nice. I'm just trying to get these adults to pick this stuff up here. So yeah, listen, pack light so that when you actually, so that when I do crash, you can float to the top. You know, I was so mad about that, you know, when I came off the stream, to be honest, Pud. Because I was doing, honestly, I looked at that. When I watched it back, the approach, everything was fine. And I don't know if it was me. Well, it had to be me, to be honest, but I don't know what I did. And I actually did. Swimming trunks on. Oh, are you one of them, are you? Are you one of them that wears swimming trunks? Not swimming shorts? Are you German? Have they got a Speedo on the side of them as well? And you've got a sock that you stuff in the middle of them to make them look worth wearing. I know what you're like, don't you worry. I've seen people like you hanging around the swimming pools. Hello, love. What's your name? But yeah, I was so mad about that when I did that, because when I watched it back, I kept thinking, look at the approach, everything was fine. If I hadn't have turned off the AP or anything too soon, I would have made that, and I know I would have done, because it was coming in perfecto. But we live and learn. I wear Speedos. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not even going to get into this with you. I should never have mentioned it. Right. Have you noticed now how 50's got involved? And most of this stuff's clear. It's nearly all gone. Some of them are coming to pick it up, and because they've got other tasks, they're not actually picking it up. Look, watch. And I don't get that now. Oh, you've took that one away. Right, wonderful. They are taking it away. Okay. You're over there. I'm going to catch you. Don't worry. You're not getting away. There you go. You're not getting away. Not are you. Where are you going as well? Not you. I want this lot cleared, guys. Today. You're not going either. And you can take that one. And then we'll look at these logs. The kids can't pick any of the logs up or anything like that, you see. So that should be the last one now to go, hopefully. Wonderful. Right, so that lot will get taken away to storage. And then we need to look at getting these logs. To be fair, somebody should have been collecting these logs anyway, because I've got a stack. I've got a log stack here, which it's not even full. We're not making charcoal because, let's have a look. Do I have charcoal? I've got 18, so we need to look at making charcoal. But when I make charcoal, it affects the amount of logs I'm picking up. That's why I've stopped the production of charcoal at the moment. Until we get that a lot higher. And looking at this at the moment, we are still going to run out of logs. We've not done too bad at the moment. We're just over halfway through winter. And fingers crossed, we haven't lost anybody yet. But we've got the harshest times to come at the moment, because we're only at -1. Only -1, which is not too bad. It might not be as harsh a winter as last year. The brewery's doing fine. Okay. This is going to be my good lady, right? Telling me to do something that I don't want to do. Watch this. Oh, okay. Oh dear, honestly, women. Telling me she's coming home soon. I'm supposed to be excited. She's actually poor. She's telling me she's coming home soon, and I'm supposed to be excited. Oh yeah, right, wonderful. Honestly. Yeah, let's just send a love heart, just to, you know. There you go. Right. 50's busy. Right, so it's now, I think it's dropped. Yeah, it's dropped to -2. You see, it started snowing now, so it is going to hit home how cold it is. So it's the elderly we need to be careful of. We'll just set that to be repaired. They still haven't done this one yet, and I'm running out of straw. And if I run out of straw, oh God. Right, we've got no, right, the straw there. Oh God, what? Oh, that's out of order, pup, for a start. I was gonna read that, then answer Jimmy's question there. That is out of order. What would be the reason of building a strip club here, Jimmy? You said you was crazy. Now, in order for you to put a question like that in chat, you are crazy. And as for you, pup, oh my God, that's all I can say. I say no more. I say no more. Especially with all that freeside. Now, you see the difference is, guys, build a brothel. Why did it hold that one? I'll read that one out, Jimmy. Build a brothel and a bunch of strong bucks will move in. Will move there. I don't get why it held that one, so that's not to do with me. That's what he put. That's Twitch. I have connected my chat to Twitch rude rubbish, and it kind of just, what you call it, takes over. What's the first thing a woman should do when she gets better come home, make me breakfast? Where are you getting this from? And I tell you what, you're getting this lot. You must be raiding, what you call it? You must be raiding Google. I want to tell 50 jokes. Please, what jokes can I tell 50? Right, I'm going to speed it up now because we're getting to the end. And I can't afford to do any more. So this, I don't care about the sledge. I ate. Oh, Zambob's dead. So we've lost one. We've got no straw. I don't want to lose any animals, so we've not got long. The only time I speed it up is winter if I can. Come on, people, run, run, run! We have no straw for our animals. Quickly! Right, I've survived. Woo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Which means now the animals will come out and they can eat the grass. And you can see what I was saying about the workload. Now we've got through winter, the workload has gone up because now they will start to plant and get the crop ready to harvest. You know what? I am definitely I'm gonna put some more banned words in my chat. Nips is one of them. Jimmy was crazy is another, and great puppies the other. I'm gonna add them to my banned list. Right, okay, so we've, you see, we're still gonna have to wait now because they're planting now, look. Yeah, that's what they're doing. I can't work out why they're not coming over this side here. It shows where they're planting, but I need them here. Now, I don't know if it's because of the steepness of the field. But I need them to start planting on this side because we're not getting the full crop. They're only going to put one in there. And we're still only getting one for this lot here. That's all we're getting. I need to know what I've done there. It's oh, this is looking a little bit better. Yeah, this is looking a little bit better, this is. Yeah, that's looking good. We get a lot of crop from there. I think it's got to be the seasons. And we're not going to get anything with these logs on here. So these logs need to be collected. What are you people doing? Because we've still got these logs here to be collected. You cut yourself to bits. Oh dear, you two, honestly. Oh God. Oh come on, I need this. That, I do like that. That does look nice. Why is it then going? I think it must use more logs on this one, or does it need a log? Because we've got the logs and I'm not paying enough attention to the fishing now. Oh, there we go. So that's fine. That's fine. We've lost another person. But that's okay. Oh, we've still got plenty of fishing going off here. So the killing animals okay. We've got tanning, so we can tan most of that. 2 lots of copper ingots. We've still got all copper ore and tin ore. Logs, I think we need to look at the logs and sticks as well. We still need to keep looking at them too. What we need to do. We've got grain, got flour, and we've got, oh, so it's milk that we didn't have before. The animals, oh god, that's good. The sheep have been multiplying and the goats have been multiplying, and we've got 11 donkeys. So we're up to 32 animals, and I can only hold 60. So that's quite good, that is. I haven't been paying much attention to the animals, but that is very good. That's quite encouraging. Now, we still need to be... yeah, cows. Oh. See, 50's tired. 50's always tired. So we've got, let's get one going on now. Let's get one going on that one. I think we can do that now. And we've got another one over here. We'll get that one going as well. There we go. We'll get them producing leather. Straw. We had abundance of straw. I need to work out. I'm trying to think how I can get these crops sorted out. It looks like, oh, that he wants milking. It looks like there's a bit of an increase. Oh, come on, they're all, you see, they all just start dying on me, and it's the old ones that are dying. We need to look at the animals. We need to get animals in because, oh, they're still killing the animals if we're getting 8 to dry skin. Raw skin, we've only got 4, so we need to start looking at where are the animals? What all the people we've got? Look at them all. They're absolutely all over the place. We've got, I've got 4 people collecting tannin on 50. I'm gonna take one away. I think we had a hunting area over here. Right, okay, I was right. So I had a hunting area here, and I had 3 people on there. Now that I'm going to edit. I'm going to edit that one and put it here. Drop that there. Oh, we've got plenty of fish here as well. I think I need to move this down here. I think what I need to do is just move this down slightly. If I drop that there, let's open it. Let's just open that area up a little bit. And how many people are on that? 4. You see what it is, the workload's so high because I've got so many, I mean, 4 people working in this area for me was to try and get food back a lot quicker. But because of the workload, I'm trying to, if I take it down slightly or just by 1, just means I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer to get the fish back. That's all it means. Right, so let's have a look what we've got. See now, with this wild donkey, I've got 11 donkeys. Do I really need any more, to be honest? I wouldn't think I would need any more donkeys. You don't slaughter the donkeys for food anyway. The one thing I would want is horses. Pigs are absolutely brilliant, and I don't seem to be able to get any cattle at all. Although I'd refer to the whole lot as cattle, but I think it means bulls, it should say, to be honest. I don't know why they've put that as cattle, because you've got sheep, goats, they're all cattle. And I've only got 1 horse. I think what I need to do is look at, we'll capture that one anyway. Contradict myself a lot, don't I? I do contradict myself. Okay. Right, so let's get off that. Oh, here we go, look. So this, you see, this is what we need to capture. Or if I do this, they'll show up red. Most of them will show up, oh, well, they're not that bad. When they're red, it just means it's going to take a lot more than one to attack. If I put a marker on that one and that one and try to capture, this is going to make the workload go up, but I need to have cattle because the cattle, they're worth about 150 to 200 a piece. Keep hitting the wrong key, 50. Right, so that's looking better now for planting. Looking a lot better now, that is. Especially here. Because we only had a little bit up there earlier on. And that's looking a lot better now, that is. Cattle. That's what I said. Cattle. Why have all these... Why have all these got upgrades on? Oh, you're not. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I've just worked out what's gone off here. These have got a continuous repair on them. I do not want continuous repair on them. That's what's making the workload go through the roof. How did that happen? That, I will say, should have a continuous repair because... And this one's got continuous... No, that's okay. I've just worked out I sleep with one. You can... That's out of order, though, to be honest, that is. I think that's out of order. It's very hard pushed to find a very, very, very good woman. It really is. And when you do find one, put a ring on it. That's what they say. Put a ring on it. What do you do? Although it doesn't mean anything. But you put a ring on it. Right, so where are you off? She found you. Don't know how. No, that's good, and that's what I tend to say. That's the best thing to do. I mean, I'm a toy boy as well. Been married 10 years this year. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. 26, coming up to 27 years. Me and my good lady, 27 years. And I always say, if I would have killed somebody, I would have been out by now. AK wife is awesome. Yeah, 27 years. 27 years on, 3 children and 4 grandkids. And then hopefully, oh, I tell you what's happening as well. This is what's happening this weekend. I'll let a little story out before the good lady comes home. Right. I am going to meet my son's girlfriend. I'm sorry as well. I am going to no, I shouldn't say that because she'll be in soon. I am going to meet my son's girlfriend for the first time on Friday. And she's going to stay here over the weekend. And I guarantee by Sunday she will have had enough of me and she'll want to go back to Sheffield. That's what I will say. I hold no punches. I will tell her straight. He is my son. You make sure you look after him. It's normally the other way around. Yeah, I took him up to Sheffield today and we were sat in the car. And I had the father-son chat. And I says to him, and I actually said it like this. I said, hey, Jimmy, you can pack that in. I said, I'm not overly concerned about what you do at your age, so long as you wear a hat. Okay? And he started laughing. He just started laughing at me because I said, you make sure you wear a hat, because anything else that you do that is wrong, you are on your own, son. Tell you that now. I always remember when my dad was alive. Yeah? If I would have ever got a girl pregnant at a young age like that, you would not have the 50 plus gamer gaming to you guys now. We call them boots. Oh, is that what you refer to them? No. I've always, even when I was younger, always used to say, you know what I mean? As long as you got a hat, you're fine. And people go, what? A hat. Put a hat on it. It should be a commercial. Now the workload's too high, you see, because of the time of year that we're in. We know that, don't we? We know that. Keep forgetting what that one is. It's that one, sorry. Look at that, 177. And it's only because of the time of year. Because now, if you look at the symbol, look, that symbol there, and this one. Because what's happened is, they're planting. And when they're planting the stuff, excuse me, there's more of them doing it. Although this is, look at the work, look at that that's pending, because they're going to have to harvest all this. Oh, the barley. The barley. In my case, I just needed... What? Oh my God, Jimmy, please. Oh God, where do you get it from? Where do you actually get it from? They do extra small ones, don't they? I'm sure they do. So you'd have been well away. I still don't feel that we're getting enough crop from this. Whether it's because the workload's too high and they're not planting on it, but I don't think we're getting enough crop from any of these. And I think it's got to do with who's planting, because if I remember rightly here, we only had a little bit at the top here. Now it's spreading down here, but not there. But I don't know about crop rotation or whether that's what they're doing here, but it's not giving me what I expected, because I expected all this to be full of barley and all that. Oh, we've got rain. Rain's a good sign. Rain is a good sign. It could be because it's too dry, but rain is a very good thing. Yes, the workload's going to be too high. I want these things clearing, to be honest. Who's not doing anything? Come on, people. Here we go. What are you up to? You can go and get that. I want them logs clearing, because I think some of them logs might have something to do with how this stuff's been planted. I think it was that one. Go. We've got a few over there. You don't seem to be doing anything. Can you take... Can they lift them, though? That's a problem. Or do they have to use a cart? Where are you going? Oh, she's carrying it. Brilliant. It's not about rotation. It's about how much land to plant and the amount of time you have to plant in during the planting season. Thank you very much for that. And a talk. So we've got... The trader is here. I only want to see the trader if she's got straw. I'm not interested in anything else. Okay, halfway. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Okay. So she's brought me bread. She's brought me barley. Grain and bread. And the one fish. I don't need anything else. So you can have one of these. Which one was 15? Which one was 15.50? Wow, the sword. She's not having me sword. I like... Oh dear. You like to rotate your carrots? They make you see in the dark. One of them. That'll do it. See, that's still... See, we're not going to get that repaired. And I don't know how bad they get before they start to crumble as such. Because that looks really bad, that does. That's been waiting for a while. And we've got no straw whatsoever. See? Did you just hear that? The last horse has died. And we didn't even get a chance to slaughter it and get any meat off it. Wow, this is a bad storm. Oh, I've just noticed. We're up to 93. Oh, gosh. You see? How can it... Just watch this. How can he die of starvation when I've got abundance of food? How does somebody die of starvation? I don't get that. His ear, look. How do you die of starvation when all he's got to do is walk over to storage, walk over to the granary and take food? Yeah, but it's weird. It just doesn't make any sense. Look, look at this, look. There's raw meat there if he wanted something. He'd have been able to smell that a mile away if he was starving to death. Right, so we are now coming to the end of spring. Nobody is picking the crops. Not at the moment, there won't be. Not at the moment. Because they only pick... Oh, it's a save, right. They only pick the crops at certain times. No, it's not rotten meat. Look. It is not rotten meat. It's good stock, that is. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get it picked up quick then in case that really, when you think about it, you know, the dogs would have that. They would be all over that like a rash. And when you look at the game, oh dear, honestly, I will ignore that comment. Oh, we've got all the... Look, they just leave the food liner out. The kids can pick that up. I know they can. Right, okay. I know the kids can pick the bread up. So you can come and pick this bread up. Come on, children. Come on. Where are you? Where are you going, look? Here we go, love. Come on, pick some bread up. Let's get it. You can take some as well. Come on, and you. And you, love. Come on, pick some bread up. There's that many kids walking around and they've only got one task. To pick up after the adults. Here we go, love. Come on, cutie. There you go. You can get that last piece for 50. And then the fish. We can get the fish picked up. You can do that, darling. You're not doing anything. Pick that fish up. I think the kids can pick the fish up as well, actually. We'll have a look at that. Yeah, so she's got that fish. That'll go. Now, it's only the adults that can carry the logs. Did they manage to get that stuff picked up? See, these still haven't been collected. So they still haven't picked those up. She's not well. So she needs nutrition. Morale is incredibly low. She needs rest. And she needs hydration. Okay. But how old is she? 20 years old. So she should live, wouldn't you say? She won't drop dead on me. That's the only concern I've got. I've got 94 people there, so I'm going to save. As soon as I hit 100, so we got as far as 91. I'm going to save that and get rid of some of these saves. Because the game, for some reason, you would think the game would overwrite on an original save, but it doesn't. It creates a save point every time it saves, which I think is a little bit... Now, for me, I have to try and get rid of these without... Thank you very, very much. I have to get rid of these without getting rid of that one. Otherwise, 50 has a problem. But it keeps giving each auto save. We'll take it from 90. We'll get rid of everything. Cancel. You see what I mean, look? We'll get rid of everything from 90 down. Because it just keeps creating save point after save point. So, see how well we were doing before? 95. And we're only at 94 now. So we have done well. Get rid of 92. Right, so we'll hold it there. And I just don't like how it creates a new save point. I don't know if I've done something. Let me check something here. So you can't go into the options without quitting the game. I thought I'd have done something there because I don't like the way it's doing that. Right, so we've got... This is looking a little bit better. And you're right what you were probably saying there, Hannock. You were probably right. Depending on the time they've got is how much they can actually plant. And it would depend on how much grain they've got. That would be the issue as well. If we're running out of grain, they can't plant what they haven't got. So I've got to look at that issue as well. I didn't think of that because there's been nothing planted here where we got a little bit off this field. And what I'm doing is just having a quick... you see now there is crop on here. Either that's crop or that's weeds. Yeah, I would say that's crop. Yeah, that's what it is. It's crop. I've just noticed that. And that's only started coming through because we're in summer. There you go. So we're going to get a good crop off here. We're not going to get a great deal from this field, although we've got a little bit there. We'll get a reasonable amount from here. And on these, this field always gives us a good crop. Really does. That's not too bad now. And I think I need to get rid of these logs here. I've got to get rid of these logs off this field. Because that's going to give me an issue, especially. It will not grow around the... I'm going to recycle them. I'm going to recycle them. And what you see what it's doing? It's taking it out of here, though. I've just noticed that when I click on one, it takes it out of here. But I want a decent crop on these fields. I really want a good crop so we can have plenty of straw. You know what? For the sake of that, I might even demolish it. Because no one's living in it when it's in a state like this. So I do kind of like this one. I think that's really good. That holds so much. Yeah, we're going to have to start looking for logs and things. Right, okay, so straw we'll have by next season. Yeah, we'll have straw by next season, although I didn't see that coming up here. So we need to look at... We need to clear this area anyway, so if we look at clearing this area here, we can then look at expanding down that side. And I'm kind of thinking if I start putting more workload... Where are we at the moment with workload? See, 123%. Now that's only because it's this time of year where the workload's not as high. The problem we have is when it gets to autumn and winter. I'm just looking at how it's panning out here, because we go as low as 119. At its max, I think we're hitting 122. Oh god, 126. That's because the doing mud and fishing now. Here we go, look. At least you can see what the workload's like. Oh, because we're in summer, that's why. They are banning straws in the US major. Oh yeah, amazing, they have made straws for a long time. We've I heard a thing about McDonald's, to be honest, you know, Jimmy. I heard this thing that McDonald's have banned all plastic straws and have now gone on to paper straws, I think, or something. I actually did hear that. Somebody was telling me that. I don't know about that one too much, but I think that's I think it's a step forward. It's a step forward, but for me personally, it's all too late. It's all too late. Because it's like, if you think about what does the rest of the world use, majority of us are plastic. Well, if you think about it, the Americans, I'll always say this from watching all the programs that I used to watch. Look, not good. You always used to see the Americans, whether they were having a drink on the street, it was covered in a paper bag. Whenever they used to go to supermarkets, you always saw them putting shopping in paper bags. But in places like Britain, it's always been a plastic bag, and they were always free. You see, the difference with the glass bottles and that, the glass bottles is not too bad because it can be reused. But when you're looking at plastic, I think what they're saying with plastic is what it's doing to the ocean, how long it takes to decay, and things like that. Plastic is the death of the earth. It will be. But if you ever notice, though, Jimmy, have you ever noticed when you go and buy something, do you know what really does my head in? Is the amount of packaging. You'll go, here's one. You'll go and buy a memory stick, right? Or if you buy a decent memory stick, it comes in all this packaging and everything. And you're like thinking, trying to get into it, scissors and whatever. And the amount of paper and plastic packet, you think, why? Just give me the freaking dongle. Oh, we got it. Guys, we got it. 4 leather, 6 meat, 2 bone. Now you're going to kill that one with his friend, and you're going to kill that one as well. Oh! You got it though. So now we got double. Look at that. We got double. We got 8, 10 and 4. Brilliant. Now here's the funny thing about this game that I think is absolutely brilliant. It's amazing. I don't know who thought it up. I don't know who said. What we'll do is we'll have a hunter, and you know what we'll get the hunter to do? The hunter will kill the animal. Oh, I can see another one as well, so you'll have to excuse me for a minute here because we've got another kill here. Oh, we've got another kill. So the hunter will kill the animal, but guess what? We'll get a child to go out and pick everything up. Oh, look at, hey, 50's having a battle here. Look at this. So we've killed 3. There we go. But what's going to happen now is a child is going to walk all the way from the camp, all the way over, and pick this stuff up. Wife brought a couple of candles from Amazon, came in so much packaging, really pissed me off. I recycle, but why all the stuff? And this is the reason why we're recycling stuff, Jimmy. Do you know as well what I think? This is what I think as well. I find this quite annoying. They turn around and look at the household user, and they turn around and say, if we don't do this, if we don't do that, this won't happen. But when you look at some of these great big mega factories that are pumping out all this stuff and that are using, because like you say, we only purchase what's produced. We purchase things for need. We as people don't make anything. We purchase it for need, whether it be a computer, whether it be food, whether it be cigarettes, whether it be a bottle of milk. We purchase it for need. What the actual company needs to look at is how they want to advertise their product. 9 times out of 10, a good product does not need advertising. Because whether you put milk, yeah, in a box that looks like a shoe, in a box that looks like a crown, it's still milk. Whether you put it in a little square box, because when I was a child, they were all in them little milk bottles, and they were all recyclable. Now they're in these great big fancy plastic things. You get 5 litres, you get 10 litres, you get 15 litres, you get 20 litres. What's that all about? It doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. But we have to, oh, here we go. Oh, look at this. We have a cart with a donkey. Look at that. That's why I like the carts. And look, it's a child that's come all that way. Look at them. Children from the corn. Look at this. They are all walking that distance. I'm going to show you how far they've walked. Send me a frigging candle. I say. It's true. I'm not being funny. It's true what we make a lot of sense of the world in a sense because we actually live it. That's the difference. We're living it. And that's what does me. I'm gonna let you see the distance that these kids have to walk. It's absolutely appalling for a child to have to walk that far. Just gonna look at this. It is a good movie as well, in fact. Right, it is now 9 o'clock. The good lady's going to walk in. 50 is going to nip to the ladies. Because I am dying to go to the ladies. And hopefully, by the time these guys have back in 50 days, something like that. I won't be too long. You ready? The 50 plus game. 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 I walk down hills both ways because I was collapsing on my knees. Yeah, usually drunk. Yeah, I just got myself some. I won't rattle these, by the way, guys. I'll put them in a tub or something. I'll put them in a tub. It's like being at the. It's like being at the cinemas, isn't it? When you go to the pictures and you've always got somebody. There's always one in there. gone and brought himself a packet of popcorn rather than got it in the tub, and he's like this, and you're looking at him and he thinks, oh, I'll show him. Don't you hate them people? Difference is I'm normally one of them. I'm normally like this. Yeah, and you know he gets killed at the end. That's normally me in the cinemas. I love to spoil something for somebody. The little huts look like torture chambers. I think that's in your head. I think that's in your head, that is. What have we got coming from this now that we don't actually need? So we've stopped the production of anything skin, we've stopped. Oh look, I've just noticed as well, we need to start collecting logs rapidly because they are going down. Yeah. They're going down. I just need to check. So I just had a message come through. Bear with me. No, I don't want to go into that. Come on. Okay. That's weird. Okay. We've got bioface being made. So we've got a continuous production of that coming out, which is good, because most of it, to be fair, we're just selling it anyway. We're selling a lot of that. But we need now to get... So the workload's going to have to go up just slightly. And I think what we'll do... I don't know if I can actually build a house or a hut on here, but all of this needs to come down. So if we go for that... Not going to give them too much to do, and we'll put 2 people on that. Then we'll get these taken down. That'll give us some logs anyway. I think I need to check. Curious Reality 50. You are always making me want to get a snack. Do you know what it is? I'm one of these, I don't eat a great deal, and I used to eat a lot. So I don't eat a lot, but I like to snack, if you get what I mean. Because I've only eaten, to be honest, I've only probably eaten twice today, properly. I took my son to Sheffield. Grazer, yeah, that's it, I'm a grazer. I took my son to Sheffield. And we was on the way up there, and he said I'm going to get something to eat, and I said, well, I'm hungry anyway, so we called it KFC. We got a KFC. We sat in his student resident there in the kitchen. I was speaking to the rest of his housemates, and then I said, I'm going. So I came back. Now that was round about excuse me, just after, I think I got back in the house for just before 2 o'clock. Then I didn't eat anything again until about 6. And then I didn't have a lot. And then now I just feel like grazing, probably because I'm having a drink, you see. And whenever I'm having a drink, I like to graze. It helps and saves 50 getting drunk. And I've got work in the morning anyway, so I can't drink too much. So that's me in a nutshell. How many people did we have on this? I think it was 3. Yeah. So we've got 3 people on here. Now with workload being high, this is not being collected quick enough, although we have just gone up from 29 to 32. So I think once everything else has been completed, they will, yeah, they will start to, so that's a better crop than we had before from this area. We need to look, oh, this is much better here. That's much better. That's not so good. Right, the good lady's here. I've heard the door go. Well, the dogs didn't bark, to be honest. See? So I what you call it. We got as far as here. There you go, look. And then when we're looking at the fish stocks have gone down slightly. We need to get these up because we're coming to the end of summer now. All right. Yeah. Right, okay. Say again. All right. Why, did you make some? Curious reality, yes she is. A pain in the backside, yeah. Oh, what? No what? See, now I'm getting told off. Oh, so we went. What do you mean is Josh gone? Bone Crusher, hi, how are you? So, we're running out of food. Really running out of food. Fish is going right down. So I need to look at that. And that's going to be down to the fact that I've taken a few people off, although, oh, that's nice to hear. So I'm always fine. I am always good. So we need to move this now. And we only need to move it down a little. Just to here. And we'll keep the same amount going. So they'll start getting that. We need to look at mud as well. Oh, okay. Mud's at L. So mud's fine. That's coming in. See, what I can't work out is, look at this here. You've got a bridge there, yet she's walking here. What's that about? We go to all the trouble to make a bridge. It's like when you go on a road. If anybody drives, they will all agree with this. When you're driving your car and there's a zebra crossing, over here we call them zebra crossings, right? So you're driving your car, there's a zebra crossing. That zebra crossing is 20 yards down. And somebody will cross in front of you. And you think, why? There's a zebra crossing just down there. Little things that irritate 50. Right, so the trader's arrived. If she hasn't got any straw, we are going to shoo her away. We need straw, sweetheart. Oh, we got straw. So you're actually at work tomorrow then? But you're on days. Yeah, but when you're on days, that's still 9 o'clock though, isn't it? Right. I'll take the food as well, because we always take food. That's taken us to 15. Don't 50, just don't. Or they push the button at the light and cross and run across. You know what, I was saying this to somebody I was giving a lift to the other night. When I was younger, I always used to walk past the zebra crossings, and even if I wasn't going to cross, I used to press the button. 50s woman. Oh my God. Women these days are very independent. Oh yeah. Especially when you come in one day and you've got a new fridge and you don't know nothing about it. But I'll not get into that because she's in the kitchen. That's the worst thing. Oh dear. So we need to make 15. This is a lovely game to play, this is. We'll do one of those. I absolutely love playing this, and I don't play it enough, as you can see. Right, so at the moment we're into fall. So look at this now. This is going to be ready to be harvested soon. We've done one good thing. We got 7 lots of straw from the trader, which is going to help us just a little bit. Workload's going to go through the roof now because this crop is going to be ready for harvesting. But I will settle watching 50 because you're the man. I won't say I'm the man on this game. Oh, look at this. This is nice. You see? This is all good. Now, one of the dogs seems to think it's good to start whining for no reason. Right, so we've got plenty of tan in there. We've got loads of leather, lots of leather. Mrs. Ketsui, how are you? Hope you are. You got your feet up? Have you got your feet up? I'm going to put these as a priority, guys, so that... Oh, you can't put repair as a priority for some reason. I just want to get those repaired before winter. Yes, I have my feet up. Wonderful. I'm going to make a prediction. Primrose will be here. So let's have a look how far gone she's got. There's 3 from 57 days, 48 minutes, 2 hours and 2 seconds. We're actually in April at the moment. We've been through April, March, May, June, July. I reckon that Primrose will be here in the next 3 weeks. That's my prediction. Primrose will be here in the next 3 weeks. So that means you're going to have to call her Primrose 50. Oh, so we've got nothing here now. It's all been collected. So all the sticks have been picked up there, but we've still only got 75. I'm 37 weeks gone on Friday. I don't understand that. Janet, 37 weeks gone, what does that mean? Which means the baby will be here within 3 weeks. My good lady said you're in the last trimester of college. Okay? Well, it sounds like it. So you're in the last trimester. Let's hope you pass all your exams and Primrose will be here. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I think I know what you mean. So I'm right in what I'm saying. Within the next 3 weeks, Primrose will be here. We found out Tuesday if I have to be sectioned. I can answer that for you now. Oh, she's still breech. Oh, not good. Yeah, I'm being told lots of things here. My son was breech until the end. Like a roast. Oh my God. I can remember, yeah, I remember going through all that. Right, so that's got to come up now because there's no sticks there to be collected. The kids have done absolutely brilliant, although there's a lot of sticks here to be collected. So if we set... Yep, I'm pooping myself so bad. No, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Just imagine, right, that you're going to have this baby and you're going to have Kets there to hold your hand. Isn't that something to look forward to? You still come for a visit when she's born. Yeah, we're definitely going to come and see you when the baby's born. Yes, we will. We will make that journey into the back of beyond. We will do it. Won't we, Janet? Yeah. Yes, Janet's here. She said, yes, we will. Got to come and see Primrose. I'm kind of looking forward to it, to be honest, you know. Janet, did we have another baby? No. There you go, look. So, Mrs. Ketsui says, hello. You know what she's doing? is actually rolling cigarettes for the morning. Make sure you have locking wheel nuts on your wheel. Do you know what I'll do? I'm bringing a trailer that I put over my car that actually gets metal stamped into the concrete. Oh dear. Yeah, looking forward to it. It'd be nice. Now you see, I'm trying to look at the game here and you're putting me off. You're putting 50 off. So, we're coming up to the middle of fall. So we know what crop we're going to get from this now. Oh, they've started here already, look. Oh, that's nice. Look at this. Oh, you know the game save. There's got to be something in this game that stops it from saving so often. And I don't like the way it's creating a new save point for every single autosave. That is ridiculous. I don't get that. I don't understand. Right, the fish crops are going down. They are going down. So we need to look at fish. Yeah, he wonders to see. Oh, by the weekend. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll be right then, whatever I say. Within 3 weeks, I said. Within the next 3 weeks. Janet. You know what I mean? I think it's, to be honest and truthful, I think it's me and Tracy that's working it. But then, to be fair, it's only a 10-4, to be honest. Say again. You don't, but you can have it. Oh, as long as you take me to work, it's no problem. Right, so that's all going to come in nice. It's all look. Oh, I need to put another person on that, don't I? See, it keeps saying the workload's too high because of the season that we're in. That's all it's saying that for. And we're getting, look at that, we're getting 16 lots of straw, and the fish, still low the fish is. I need to look at fish. See, we're getting quite a bit of raw leather from those three, I don't know what they were. We killed 3 buffalo or something they were. Right, we've got no fish here. This is what the problem is. And we've got 2 lots of, yeah, I've not looked at this right. We've got 2 lots of fishing points. So we've got one here, which is carrying 3. And then we've got another one. Was there another one, or am I just seeing that? Oh, I'm just seeing that reflected through. That's what it is. I thought there was 2. Have you ever tried World of Tanks or World of Warships? I have played World of Tanks, streamed World of Tanks, played World of Warships, streamed World of Warships, and World of Planes, and streamed World of Planes. Just haven't done them for a while, because I normally like to do things like that on multiplayer, because it's the best way to do them. But yeah, I've done all that. We have done it all. And they're quite good. So we've got no fish, no fish. We just need to edit this and move it down. Oh, no fish there either. Hey. I think the fish stocks are getting low everywhere. Right here. Yeah. See, this is the problem. Fish. Oh, hang on. Right. So we need to do this. We need to move them all. They all need to be moved. I'm going to take this one all the way down the end, because I know that there'll be fish down here somewhere. Drop that one there. Yeah, there we go. I knew there'd be fish down here because we haven't been this far down. And let's get rid of that. And that one. Two. See, this is where the workload becomes... This is where the workload becomes far too much for them as well. That's fine. We've got... I think... Did I do something over here? I did, didn't I? That's what I did. Right, so we've got one here as well. We've got two here. Yeah, that's what the problem is. These need to be moved. We only have to move these until probably next year. As weird as it may sound, we move them until next year. So we've got fish. Oh, okay, it needs to come further down, that does. We drop that further down here, and then we should have fish and fish. Right, we've got another one, and we'll take that one further down as well. There we go. There's plenty of fish there, so it'll take care of all this area. They've not got that far to walk. Okay. So now look at the straw. 37. That's brilliant, that is. Although the wood is going to be a massive issue at the moment now, because we're now not getting wood. So we've got to address the wood straight away. What is going off with... I think there was one... It's there, look. Oh, come on, 50. This thing will not turn. There we go. That sticks. I don't know. I wonder if Twitch... Have you heard about the new thing that's going... At the moment, they're on about people trolling, and honestly, this was on the news. Wow. Oh, people, look at this. We hit it. Yes, we did it. We've done it. I'm paying attention if you lot aren't. We've actually done it. 102 people. Yes, we did it. 102. 102 people, come on. They're all going to die come winter, but it's worth a go, isn't it? I'm going to have to open that area up a little bit more. We will edit it first. They're all going to die come winter. Move it further down. Right. And I'm going to put 4 people there. As much as the workload's too high, I'm putting 4 people because 4 people have just moved in. That's their job. 4 people have moved in. 4 people can help. Break out some robot. You know what? I would love to have some robots. Honest to God, I would love it. We've got wool that needs to be taken care of. Put that as a priority. That was a good yield, 57. Now, will they start to address this? Oh, they've done it. Look at that. They've done it. They've repaired it, look. Just finishing off. So that's been repaired. Absolutely brilliant. Now, the problem I've got is, am I able, with only 24 logs, I've got to wait at the moment, and we've lost 2 cattle, because we've got as far as 32. I use keyboard and mouse. That's what I use. I find it easier keyboard and mouse. It's just WASD. And to rotate, E and Q. Dead simple. It's all very, very simple. Oh. And then to zoom in and out, just scroll your wheel mouse in. Push down on your wheel mouse and you can pan. And then hit tab and it shows you your crucial areas. It's such an easy game to play, and it's so nice to play, to be honest. It really is. So we've got somebody walking out there. See, we can see where all the sticks are now as well. But we're collecting tannin stuff here, which is the sap from the trees. That's what we're getting here, which is good. We've got sticks being collected here, but guess what? There are no sticks here anymore. And I had 2 people on that. So if we edit that and just move it to this side, they'll collect the sticks from around here, which is good. And if you hit enter, it just puts you straight back to the center of your base. So we are now coming to the end of fall. I'm so pleased with that. Now we can unlock Curious Reality is coming in with a 2-month subscription. Brilliant, sir. Thank you very much for that. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And you can have one of these, sir. You're ready? Because you are a 50 plus squad member. Now, the difference on here is, what will stone carving cause? Thank you very much for that, Curious. Absolutely amazing that is. Thank you. I do appreciate that. What will stone carving give us? Because that's what it's all about. It will give us a statue. I'm more interested in something that's going to probably give us more more straw, more food, more people. I'm more interested in things like that. I don't know what I haven't done. I'm going to leave that for the time being. What I haven't done is looked at if anything has been added. No, that's still the same. Oh, there we go, look. So what will happen is statue, a banner, which is from weaving and iron smelting, and a, what's that? How do you pronounce that? A chiron. Like a crane or something. How do you pronounce that? C-A-I-R-N. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cane? Kern? We can do walls now anyway. And I've only got 73 stone. Because I would rather use stone, I would, you know, because we've got so much stone. If I was to get to about 125 people, I would literally set 25 people alone just collecting stone. Because I was never looking to fortify this place because of how we were doing on the raiders. I need to set. See, because of the fields, nobody's really taking a priority in chopping the trees down. Can't see anybody around here chopping trees. Yeah, why have I got a harvesting area here? What are they harvesting? Collect and harvest plants. No, 3 people. No, let's get rid of that. The stone I can understand. 2 people collecting stone, that's fine. I think I have to address a lot of things here. So fishing's okay. That's the area we've just set. So we haven't got how many people? That's what we need to look at. Oh, we've only got 1 person on that. Oh, that's a hunting area, sorry. Yeah, that's fine. That's alright. That's a large enough hunting area. So we've got 2 hunting areas. How far away is that one? Oh, that's not good. Got 2 people. That one can come down. I think it's more to do with how I've got these areas set out as to why the workload's so high. Actually edit that one and make them get more sticks. Right, we are coming into winter, which is not a good season. So this is where we'll start to lose people now. So the first thing I do is check the I'm getting mixed up with the task and activity, so that's fine. I'm looking for status. Where is the status? Which one was it that I was always going into? There we go. So 18 elderly people. I never look at the younger ones, which is children. Look at this though for children. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. 46. Wow. We've got 10 people that are pregnant. So how you tend to work it, you've got 10 people that are pregnant there now. So you've got a potential of adding 10 to your settlement no matter what happens. Okay. Then you have to look at your elderly. So when you're looking at your elderly, because it doesn't tell you the individual age on here, you then look at their age and you're looking at anything, it's going to sound great, anything above 60, yeah, you know that they're not going to last when you look at the workload and things to be done. Our prestige has, sorry, our welfare has fallen. And our prestige has actually risen. Because we only need another 17. And then we have hit our 50% marker. So that's not too bad. That's not bad. And look at the straw. Oh, we have got an abundance of straw. Although this one's not full. That's weird. That's not full. And we were right with our calculations. One of these holds 40. Lots of straw. And that's not even full. And we've got 80. So it kind of works out as well as what's being used. Get that one repaired. So that's coming along great. Now, this is the only... Oh, it looks like it's really cold. No, it's not that cold, actually. So, this is the only time when I speed the game up. So, we are going to just go to the... Well, let's do this. The trader's arrived just at the right time. The trader has come at the right time. You better have straw. No straw. I'll take the fish. One grain. Take the pulse. We'll take the pulse because all this is food stuff that we're going to need. I don't need leather because we've got plenty of leather. I'm selling bows. I don't need fishing rods and I don't need that. And you see, I don't need anything else. If I could afford to get those pigs, I would. But at 50 units per pig, I'm not even going to go there. So we only need to make 27 and I should be able to make that off probably... And what stone? I'm not so keen on the stone now because it's actually going down. See, I'm looking at the leather she's come with, which is 3. And I've got more. I can probably sell the trader some leather. 2 of those. Something with 5. Diablo, how are you, sir? Are you well, Diablo? I need to make another 5, don't I? I'm sure there was something that was 5 in here. It was just 5. Look at that, the fish traps. I've got 16 and they're worth 20, which is brilliant. They're working well on those. Ah, there we go. We can have 1 bit of wool. So that's a reasonable trade, that is. That's quite good. Look at this now. We're 79. I think we're doing well on that. Fish stocks are going low anyway, but we'll look at them. We'll keep a... I want to keep a check on the fish stocks and logs. They are going up slowly. I suppose this depends on the different of wall. Well, it depends if I use a wall though, don't I? I'm not looking to fortify any of this at the moment. I don't think I need to, that's why. You are alive. You haven't been in for a bit. Where have you been? Or weren't you? I don't know if you were in the other night, I'm not quite sure. There's one thing I never do. I never, and I have never done it. I got home yesterday from hospital. What was up? You okay? I never look at my viewer numbers, never, until the end of the stream. What bypass? Jeez. But you're okay though, aren't you? Well, obviously you're okay, because you'll be typing away. Whoa. It's amazing what you hear about some people sometimes, you know, when you think, whoa. Right, so we need to get rid of these, because you know what 50 is like with things being like that. The kids can pick this lot up, so the kids are just walking around doing nothing. And it would be nice that as soon as the traders come, it's as if the kids run around and think, oh, we've got to pick something up. Because you've got plenty of fish here, and they're just walking around. Some of them have got tasks anyway. But if I see them and they're not doing anything, kind of get them to pick all these bits up. Here we go, love. Come on. Come on, you. You might be going to get water, but I need you to do this. I can see them better from this angle, because they all see... Look at them. They all seem to be walking through this area here. Wait, where are you going? Come here! That one. You can't just click... Oh. That one. Right, you're going to pick that up. One just here, look. I think they're going to get water and things, because the children will do all the you know, the menial tasks. That's why they send them out. They're standing around here now. Look, I haven't got time for people standing around. You may be tired, but you can just go and pick up a slab of fish. You've just been for a drink. You are just coming to get a slab of fish, and I think that should be it. Oh no, you're not. Did she pick your piece up? There we go. That's it, all cleared, and it doesn't take long to clear. Right, so we're all cleared now, that's fine. We've not got food lying around the camp. Nobody is addressing these logs up here. That's a concern for me. Oh, in fact, yeah, nobody is addressing these logs. Although it's saying I've got 27, that still includes these that are here. And at some stage they're gonna need to use these, so it means that somebody may come out and pick them up. Somebody may do their job. Oh, here we go, look. This is what's happening. This is why it's taking so long. Because we've got this gentleman on the case. That's why it's taking so long. And now we've got the snow coming. Yes, God bless Diablo. You ready? That one's to Diablo. And I think what they would say to you now, though, is that you need to take your time, rest, and don't get excited. See, it looks good when you look at the game from this aspect as well, which is first person, because it's, you're like, look at that. Now, I don't know if they take these into their huts to burn them or whatever it is. Shame you can't go inside. There's nothing inside. Look. What was that about? he went through the door. Why didn't he just walk around? Yeah. You see how we all say the same thing? Because women do things like that. We all say the same thing. I'm just going to put the camera off for a bit, guys, while 50 does a really bad thing. I've managed to get rid of that now anyway. Like I always say as well, and this is why I don't rush around doing things anymore. I used to be like that a lot, Diablo. I used to rush around doing a lot of things, honest to God. Always rushing around. And I suppose it's really only as you get older that you then start realizing that there's no point in rushing around. But when you're young, everything has to be done quick. Everything's got to be done tomorrow. I can't believe how nice Jimmy's being. I'm seeing a totally different side to Jimmy, you know. Freaking me out. Honestly, it's really freaking me out. I'm seeing a caring side of Jimmy. Now, I'm not used to that. And that is really freaking me out at the moment. Don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might have to take an aspirin or something. So the crop now, if you look at what they're doing at that crop over there, we'll have a look at that. Because the crop over there now, they seem to be planting more. This side, which is good. And we've got a little bit more going off here. Now this field, I love the way the donkey is on his own. And he knows to walk around the field, not go across it. These fields, at the moment, there's nothing going off over here just now. Down to the fact that I think they're planting them all at different seasons, aren't they? Right. So we're practically nearly 3/4 through. So I'm going to speed the game up on that one, which I do. So we are going to lose. We've got 102 people. My prediction was that we were going to lose 3, I think. So we'll see what happens. Food stocks aren't too bad. I'm a little bit worried about the wood, the logs. A bit worried about that at the moment because that is going to be an issue. And I think the only way that's going to come back through is when we get out of winter. Winter's going to be a very hard time for them because they're getting all the crops ready now. But I think I'm going to put a priority on that fire just so that somebody can get that lit. So we've lost 1 straight away, which is not a good thing, but we predicted this. If we only lose 1, that's a very good winter. It's -4. It's just warming up now. Okay, so we've got a point there for getting through winter again, which is nice. So we've managed to get through it okay, which is nice. Very good, that is. We've got through it fine. So these crops now are going to get harvested. Oh, look at this field now. We're going to get a good yield from here. Look at that. That's very encouraging. Because we've still got 19 lots of straw, which is nice. The wood, the logs, we've got to focus on that. We've got to focus on those logs. We've got to. It's the wrong time to focus on them because the workload's going to go through the roof. Yeah, we knew it would go high. So that means they might not get it all picked up in time. Yeah, so that's not going to be good, because I don't think they'll get it all collected in time, and then it will get a disease or something. So that's not good. We know that people haven't all got clothing. We know that already. We've now got 102, so the production on wool clothing has to go up. See, this then puts strain on the workload now. Who's the guy that's making the workload? There's no tasks for any of these. I don't think we need any of the fishing traps anyway at the moment. Sledges, I'll stop production on that completely, but we'll keep going on the carts. Fishing rods, it could be down to, it doesn't show the fishing rods in your tools because they get allocated straight to the settlers straight away. Although it says, well, according to that, we've only got 9, so we need to get some more fishing rods done. So we'll get fishing rods on production. That means the sticks are going to go, but we've got 102, so that's fine. It's just the logs that are an issue for us, and clothing. If we can keep focusing on them, we should be okay. Straw's going to be fine, because we're going to get that through the harvest. That's all going to be good. We're going to do fine there. I haven't built no more homes, because I don't think I need to. No, I don't think I need to. We can hold 193 people. We don't need any more huts. But I will need to get them upgraded to the roundhouse eventually. And I can only do that with logs. So we have to put focus on logs, fishing rods, and we should be fine, and clothing. But the 3 things we have to focus on at the moment. Now, for me, that's going to be in the next stream, guys, because I have to come off because I only ever stream for 3 hours. Long enough for me. So, guys, I want to thank you all very, very much for your input, your commitment to the stream. And 50 has to go now. 50 has to come off so I can settle down and sleep like a baby. But I think we've done really well. We've done absolutely brilliant. I did what I was going to get, what I set out to do, which was to achieve 100 settlers. So I've done that, and I'm pleased. I'm going to save the game at, I'm going to overwrite it on that, 101. So that's quite good for me, that is. Playing the game at the right speed makes it so interesting. So guys, I want to thank you very, very much for staying with me throughout the whole of the stream. Building a bar tomorrow, stay tuned. I won't be on this tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to see how I feel when I come home from work. I'm going to see how I feel. If I feel up to streaming, I will stream. So I will thank you all by putting that command in. And I will say, let's have a look. It's not been too bad. I will see you all tomorrow, if not tomorrow. Thank you very much for that, Jimmy. I don't like this side of you. You're too nice. If I stream tomorrow, I'll be doing something around survival as normal. Kets, thank you very much, sir. But next week, I'm going to try and do a whole driving week next week, which I'm kind of looking forward to because I haven't really done a driving week for a long time. So we'll be looking at something like Fernbus. We'll be looking for something like Bus Simulator. And we'll be looking at Euro Truck because I have sorted out pro mods. So guys, thank you very, very much. And I will see you all probably Friday on the Friday flight night. Have a wonderful evening and I will see you all later. Good night.
You ready?
You ready?